Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Darkest Dungeon. We killed the Inchoate Flesh last time. We're doing pretty well as far as taking down bosses goes. I've changed the order of sorting for this because I want to work on some of our lower down characters, try and spread out the experience a little bit for them. So we're going to take Merivale, Merivale being our leper. Not ever quite keen on Merivale as a character, mostly because of these skills, so we might actually want to switch this around. If we change over for Hugh, get rid of that, get Withstand instead. Yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one. I'm not really ever keen on them. We're going to take the Grave Robber along as well. Actually, you prefer to be in position 3, so you can go right there. Mulan can be quite happily up front, that's fine. And who are we going to have for healing? Griffard, why not? So, very quickly into the guild. We're going to take Hugh, and we can spend a little bit to upgrade here at least. Chop and Hugh probably actually end up being much the same. See, I don't think Revenge is actually that brilliant. It's good for like turning you into like a single absolute monster, but we'll take Solemnity for a little bit of healing, and we'll take Intimidate, and those will be the 4 that we take in. So off comes Revenge, on goes Hugh, and that's a much better first position, I'd say. As far as our Grave Robber goes, we'll do a little bit here as well. Mulan's already got 2 done, so that fills out quite nicely there. And you're already up to level 2 with those. So, what are we going to do to get these some experience? We could also get some... In fact, no, we need crests more than anything at the moment. So crests over here and a damage stone. Alright, that seems reasonable. It's going to be a bit of a short one, 90% of rooms, but we do need crests, and these people do need like a nice ease in, I'd say. What are the other ones? So Exterminate is a long one over here. We've got a boss fight over here for the Necromancer, which we do still want to do at some point, but not yet. That's a very interesting one. I'd be tempted to do that if we hadn't already got a plan. It's alright though. We will hop in on this one. I still haven't figured out exactly what the stars around mean. It's not specifically that they're long. Oh, it is, right, I see. So short, medium, and long, and then the level is based on that. Right, that's fine. We're not going to do a long one with them. We're going to do a short because they're not quite experienced enough. And long will be a long one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll do. One of these. Oh, we already had one. Well, 2 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that'll probably be plenty. You live for risk and darkness. By all means, bring a future. Brilliant. So with it being an exploration one, we're pretty much going to be charging around. We'll try and keep it well lit, just try and get the people through it and tick off some experience without, causing us too much
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now, Boren.
Let's go this way first, and then we'll come back and do the others in a bit of a loop. And if we get, extra curios and fun things on the way, like this pack here. Oh, a map. Alright, give us more scouting. Show us what we got. We got a little fight coming up. We've got lots of fights all over the place. Well, that's fine. Knowing where they are is half the battle. Well, it's not half the battle. The battle itself is half the battle. Open the door. Get on the floor. Use a torch. And how quickly can we eliminate these guys while they're surprised? Who's moving first? You're moving first. Flashing daggers attack the 2 middle.
Back to the pit.
1 gone. Wow, that's actually really good. In which case, let's just puncture the one at the back. Didn't quite get him, but brought him forwards, so we can do like a nice cleave on him. Let's get a judgment on this guy.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I mean, this is like the ultimate alpha strike. So this does minus 40% damage. This is just better.
Confidence surges as the
Again,
enemy
single
crumbles.
targets. Good job, team. Well done. No stress. No fuss. And then, of course, you get a little bit of stress, but that's fine. Let's see if we can do something similar over here. Okay, what are we going to do? We're going to go right for the back. That was a bit weak. Moved him around a little bit. Judgment. Judgment will kill pretty much anything it touches. Ah, so close. Ugh. Don't be blighting me. Flashing daggers.
Another one falls.
When you say another one, I mean really it's 1 falls. There we go.
Executed
2 down.
with impunity.
Just do a kick to the face.
Be gone, fiend.
Anti-venom. That's so funny that spiders would have anti-venom on them. Open the sarcophagus with the grave robber.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles.
Alright, actually.
Paid for in blood.
Now I wonder, do grave robbers have like a slightly higher chance to find stuff? It'd be interesting if they did, but I don't remember seeing anything specifically about that. We'll have to assume not. Let's head on back and we'll go round as planned. Dum 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 dum. Now, obviously, the disadvantage of this is it does take up our torchlight having to backtrack. But we should have enough torches to make it through. And having already scouted, it's not really going to be that much of an issue for us. So we'll go over this way. There's not going to be anything until we get in there. Oh dear. Good job. Good job, Griffart. You basically went in there and let off a massive guffaw. You know what? Read this.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Brilliant. Just what we needed, right? Fine.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Everything is lit again, but we have no more torches. So Dazzling Light will do a stun, or we can just try and start the murder. So starting with the murder. Poison darts right at the back will ensure a death. That blight is, yeah,
The slow
plenty.
death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
That's pretty painful for level 1 characters. Let's start this guy getting poisoned off. Except he resisted, of course, but I mean, you have to try, don't you? So Intimidate's pretty good for reducing their protection as well, but I think we'll. If we do Hue, is it only going to do... Yeah, it's only going to do 1 target. There we go. Single target, big hit. The lever's actually pretty good for that. Flashing daggers on both of these. And we're going to puncture. Puncture you, swap you guys over. Tiny bit of damage. You know what, let's heal everyone. Because that's pretty much negated their entire turn. And now we can hew both. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool. Take these.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
open up the heirloom
is a slow
chest.
and insidious killer.
Yeah, overconfidence, blah 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 blah. Don't overstep your bounds, blah blah blah. Something like that. Anyway, ultraviolet. Ooh. Do we have anything that we could put on it? Not really. Just pray. Ooh. 20% extra damage on our massive hitter. This is going to be fun, he says. Right, judgment at the back. Ooh, he dodged. Unexpected. Okay, well. Puncture pulls them forwards, which I do love. So let's get him in the middle, where we can then do a flashing daggers.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
It's not a faint hope. I'm pretty certain we're going to be fine with this. It does mean that, unfortunately, Hugh is not going to do what we want, but this will completely
Continue the
obliterate the
onslaught.
one at the front.
Destroy them all.
Yeah, we're going to need to get some healing on our person at the front. This is actually pretty cool. 13 dodge and 6 extra speed. Get you poisoned for next time. Pull it forwards. Get that healing going. That's what we need. And you could heal yourself, which is no use, or you can chop these. I know which I'm going to do. I think this guy doesn't have much chance.
Give them no quarter.
We're actually getting quite a lot of good stuff out of this. It is going to get darker, it is going to get more difficult, and obviously we've suffered a little bit of damage. But overall it should be fine. So we've got another fight here. This room has nothing, and then we're moving down into the last little bits. So, yes, we will skulk in the dark like monsters and hope that nothing really finds us. Okay, we'll pull you in, I guess. Seems reasonable. Or we could actually just kill one.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay, this is actually working out as a gamble. Poison darts on you at the back. And we'll do, like, just a single chop to you.
Annihilated.
Now let's see how round 2 plays out. Picture the face. He's just going to die from blight. Actually, no, he won't. He's not going to have the opportunity. Take all the wonderful
Success so clearly in view.
Ooh, stashed
Or
elements.
is it merely a
We are
trick of the light?
getting all of the crests that we wanted. This is actually really good for us. And another scouting roll. How far is it going to show us? Down to there, that's fine. So, Curio Room Curio is, yeah, it's getting darker, of course. It'll be nice if we find a torch, but I don't see that happening. You deserve that, actually. And you didn't find anything in
Terrors
there.
may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Yeah, we know that there's not really any gold. Yeah, fine. Loot another one. It's not like you didn't learn the first time. Yeah, you should have known. You're actually in a little bit of trouble now. So we might have to think about just feeding you up a bit. What's that going to do? That's going to do 2 damage. We should be fine. We'll do healing straight away. Flashing daggers or pick to the face. Pick to the face will do 6 to 13. Get the healing going. Right, that's expired now, so what's going to do the most? probably add his kiss, actually. There we go. And a little bit of gold for it. Right.
Foolish horrors.
Get back in front.
Brought low
where you
and
need to
driven
be.
into the mud.
Okay. We're going to continue adventuring because there is obviously this last little bit where we just want to see what's along here. There's a trap and a curio. We'll go and explore just in case. We can disarm that trap probably without too much hassle. We'll do it with the grave robber. And yeah, it's a bag of stuff.
Hacks laden with loot.
And we
are
don't have
often low on
enough space,
supplies.
so I think if we drop the skeleton key, no, we'll drop the medicinal herbs actually. And that is a pretty successful run.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
Yeah, we're getting quite a lot of fun stuff out of this. We wanted crests, we're getting crests. So 15 in total by the looks of it. 4 busts, 1 painting and 2 deeds. We've got a decent amount of money and we got this damage stone, which I think we're actually just going to put straight onto Merivale. Fear of Beasts. Better than Fear of Unholy, I'll take it. Fast Healer, that's good. Ruins Tactician, that's good. Resolution, this is annoying, but fine. And Second Wind is kind of fun.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Okay, let's take these people off very quickly. We'll head back. And we will sort by stress just to see who we need to de-stress. In fact, Merivale, we were going to give you this damage stone, weren't we? I think that's probably going to be better for you. What else do we have that we could do? I don't think any of these are really that useful for you. +3 to speed, plus 15% damage, plus 15. That's actually a very interesting one. 3 speed is quite a lot. We will lose 5% accuracy though. Yeah, I think that's a reasonable trade-off there. What have you got? Anything that we could give you that would be worthwhile? Probably not. They all have a bit of a trade-off. I mean, the Warrior's Cap, oh great, but you're not doing any melee stuff, are you? Protection, reduced speed. I like the fact that you're... actually, yeah, Fortifying Garlic. That seems like a good choice. Unless, like, we get something better in the future. We could give... you can't have 2 of the same thing. We could give you the damage stone. Your dodge is 13. Actually, let's give you a little bit of protection, and we'll reduce your speed by 1. That's fine. And who was the last one? Ah, yes, you've got a dodge stone already. So we could give you a damage stone, which will be like 10% damage effectively for -1 speed. Actually, what we want is we want to improve your blight chance. Blight amulet. Nope, we want to give you this. Because that is perfect for you. I can't believe I didn't see that. Plus 100% food consumed. That's alright. You're going to get very hungry. But we'll manage it. We'll make it work. Okay, right. Back to... what are we doing? We'll only drink... I think we probably need to get rid of that. That's That's going to cost us 5,500. Yeah, we'll treat the Tippler. And the rest of them, I don't think really actually need to go in. So I think that's, yeah, that's it for them. Let's have a look at what we could spend our various things on. 24 crests, we need 60 if we're going to go down here any further. In the blacksmith, we're going to need 35. We could spend a little bit of the furnace. Let's have a look at the stagecoach. What are the options here? We could do the barracks up a little bit, but that's about it. And the nomad wagon, yeah, Houndsmaster things. It's all going to take more than we have. Okay, let's have a look at the treatment areas. So the treatment ward. We need more busts, so busts is probably going to be the next thing to get. In the tavern, we've got 2 slots for everything, so I think that's probably going to be fine. We'll potentially come back there for the brothel. Let's have a very quick look at the abbey. We've got 2 slots here for everything as well. Okay, so let's do the stress relief in the brothel.
With enough ale, maybe they can be inured against the horrors below.
Maybe indeed. And I think that's probably a good point for us to finish that episode. Actually, let's sell some of these things that we're not going to use. These are Houndsmaster. We're not playing with. Movestone, don't really like that. Plus 5% protection, minus 1% crit. Yeah, Defender Seal is not really my thing. I think that'll probably do. It's just to get us a little bit of extra money for next time. But that is going to be it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. If you are enjoying these videos, be sure to give me a thumbs up. And likewise, if you've got any tips or good character combinations for parties to send out, then do feel free to drop them down in the comments below. Always like hearing what people have to say. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, there's a link in front of you now. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for some more Darkest Dungeon. See you soon.